welcome back to my channel. I'm Becky, and if you're new here then welcome and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how I make a range of different Valentine's hampers, including this one, and you are not going to believe for how cheap I've managed to make this. So if you want to find out how I did it and loads of other hampers for a range of budget options, keep watching. So for this hamper, we are going to need a range of things. If you're doing a hamper, it can be for a loved one, it can be for a friend, it can be for a family member. You could do a little kiddie Valentine's hamper if you want to show your kids how much you love them. You can literally do whatever you want with hampers, but I just have a few bits here to show you how you can make one for really cheap, and it's just going to be a really nice touch this Valentine's Day. So what I have here is just a few bits. I picked up this hamper for £1. I think this was from Poundland actually. If you can find them for £1 or anything under £5 for this size, I would say just buy them, stock them up in your cupboard because they're going to come in really handy at Christmas. Bits like this, if you add different ribbons onto them, you can kind of make them look good for any kind of season, any gift. So definitely get your hold of these. So I'm going to take this off. I also picked up this hamper shred. This was also £1, and this is just going to make a really nice base to put our gifts in and add a nice pop of colour to it. Just going to empty this out and just kind of shred it a little bit with your fingers. Get it up nice and around the outside, leaving a gap in the middle because you don't really need any there. You just want it to kind of look full on the sides. If you wanted something that was like more sweet treats and caring, you can easily do that. I picked these up from Below. I think they were £1 or less, so you can just slot that in. Some strawberry laces from Aldi. They were probably not even like 50p. Some magical strawberry jammy dodgers, always a nice little pink kick there, you can add that in there as well. Then we've got this pomegranate reed diffuser. This was from I think B&M, and this was £3, £3.99. So you've got £4, let's say £5, £6, all that £7. Then you've got a nice pair of fluffy socks. These were £1.25. I got these from Below. These are the cheapest socks that I've found, and especially for adults, because normally when you get to adults they start charging like £2 just for one pair. They are super soft, and I just thought they've got such a cute pattern on them. They're just white with nice little red hearts. So you can fold those up and put those in. And then if you wanted to make it up to £10, you can just pop in a thing of celebrations. You can just leave it like this as well. I think that it'd be a really nice gift hamper to give someone with a nice handmade card. And oh my god, look at all the paper bits that have come out. So here you've got a really nice hamper idea for under £10. If you add a nice little red ribbon to the front, that would be super cute as well, make it look a bit more expensive. If you wanted to do a more expensive hamper, you could start buying in some Prosecco bottles, or you could get a really nice bottle of champagne or gin. Obviously this is an empty bottle of, well, nearly empty bottle of gin, so you won't put that in. But I just want to show you, there's so many different ways that it could suit like a range of budgets. So if you really didn't want to spend loads, you could just keep it with like the sweets, a nice smelly thing, some nice fluffy socks, and I think that is going to be perfect. Or if you wanted to keep it really low budget, just add in some of like your sweets and your socks. You can get some really nice mugs as well from B&M for £1. Chuck those in. It looks really nice, and it's going to be something extra that they probably wouldn't have thought of. But if you did want to bulk it out a bit, you can pop that in, get the socks in, get your smelly bit in. I never know why I call it a smelly bit. It makes it sound like it's going to be like absolutely disgusting, but it's not, it's really nice. There you've got it, you've got like a nice little Prosecco hamper. think this was probably like, what, £6? If you get that for a night Prosecco, that's like £11, so you're looking at 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, £18 for a hamper. It's really not that expensive. It's going to add a lovely touch that you can kind of gift to your friends and family this Valentine's Day. If you wanted to do something different as well, another idea, lose the Prosecco, get them a nice little Starbucks cup, get them like a fake dupe Stanley from like the range or somewhere. They're only $3.99, but if you pop that in, it just adds like a nice little thing. If you want to do an extra little hamper, this is something that you can do for completely free. If you get these little kind of mesh bags that I've got here, now you can buy these in bulk, or I keep them from like little gifts. And then if you buy a big bag of the Epsom salts, you can get the big Westlab ones in TK Maxx for about £3.99, £6. Then if you just distribute a small amount of it into these little bags, you've got a really nice gift. Then if you put a nice little bow, that's something then that they can then just take in the bath. They can have the diffuser on the side while they're relaxing, pop on the fluffy socks afterwards, have the sippy cup on the side of the bath, and have a little plate of jammy dodgers as well. And there, you've got a really nice little gift hamper. Obviously, it depends kind of what different bits you want to buy to put in it. So if you were getting a Starbucks cup, it's gonna bring the price up. But if you were getting like a dupe from like the range, B&M, Poundland, it's gonna bring it back down. There's loads of, oh, sorry, that's the Alexa. Alexa, stop. You can really kind of change the price range for these hampers. It's all just about shopping round, and I think whatever you do, it's gonna make a really nice impact for your loved one anyway. And even if you wanted to do it really budget, take those out. So you've got £2 for your hamper and your filling, another £1 here for the socks, so we're on £3. Let's say these are, add another £1.50, so you're on £4.50, free, so you've got that in. Then, if you've not watched my Aldi Valentine's haul video, I'll link that up here somewhere, and I'll link it in the description box down below. But I picked this cute little Jellycat dupe up from Aldi for £3.99, guys. £3.99, you can get this, add it into your basket here. So we were on £4.50, so I'm gonna have to use my fingers, I can't do quick math. £4.50, £5.50, £6.50, £7.50, £8.50, you've got, so under £10, you've got this really nice hamper, just fluff it up a little bit. You've got some sweets in there, some socks, bath salts, and this cute little push. Under £10, guys. Add a nice little ribbon to the front. They are never gonna know that this hamper was under £10. You could even bulk it up to £10, £11 by adding in your, I mean, I'm running out of space now, guys. Pop in your little smelly bit. That is an £11 hamper. You're telling me that you think that you'd get that for under £20? I don't think so. I just wanted to show you that there are so many different ways you can make a hamper. You can make it super expensive, you can make it on a budget, and it is still gonna look so nice, and they're gonna know how much thought you've put into it. So this has kind of been like a whistle-stop tour on Valentine's hampers. Hopefully I mentioned where I got everything from. I'll link everything down below as well. Some of the bits I did pick up in my Aldi hauls, like I mentioned, do click on that video as well. If you like this video and like the ideas that I've given you for your Valentine's, Galentine's, Palentine's hamper, please give the video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And while you're down there, comment the red love heart emoji, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.